What's up, MCE? It's your connoisseur of comics, Chad, back with another episode of Comic Chat with Chad. It's my favorite day of the week, Wednesday, February 6th, new comic book day. Before we get into the new comic books of today, I want to give you guys my picks of the week from last week. We're going to have one DC pick and one Marvel pick. So to kick it off, Heroes in Crisis number 5. Awesome read. The team up of Tom King and Clay Mann has been phenomenal since issue 1. If you guys don't know, in this story so far, we have this place called the Sanctuary, and it's actually a place that Batman created. That way heroes and villains can kind of go to get away and vent and express themselves. And there's actually these videos of these different heroes and villains taking part in this place, the Sanctuary, to kind of let go and, you know, let loose of those feelings that they hold deep down inside. So it's pretty cool to see that, because what happens is there's a mass murder going on in the Sanctuary, and the two main suspects are Booster Gold and Harley Quinn. So in this issue, it just pretty much continues that storyline. Booster Gold finally teams up with his best friend Blue Beetle to hopefully track down the clues to prove that he did not do it. And then we also have Superman and Lois Lane addressing the world, letting them know that the Sanctuary is real and that they're looking to find Booster Gold and Harley Quinn. So that's where the book pretty much left us. We'll see what happens in issue 6. I'm gonna get you guys a closer look of that cover. And now we're gonna get to my Marvel pick of last week, and that's definitely gonna be Captain America number 7 by Ta-Nehisi Coates. Outside of every cover being done by Alex Ross, I've been highly enjoying this run. So what this run has been about is Captain America coming out of the Secret Empire, which he was cloned, and Hydra used the clone Steve Rogers to be the face of Hydra. So now he's been trying to clear that, or clear his name from that, because it wasn't really him. So in this issue, he's been wrestling with Sharon if he should turn himself in, even though it wasn't him. He does eventually do that in the issue, but of course, he's got a plan, and he's got the Daughters of Liberty, and we see them show up at the end of the book, and this is their first team appearance. And this team consists of Jessica Drew, Sue Storm, Misty Knight, White Tiger, Annabelle Riggs, Mockingbird, and Echo. So really cool to see where Ta-Nehisi Coates is taking this book. I'm definitely on board and can't wait to see what happens in issue number 8. Now, let's get to the new books of this week. After I show off this cover. Alright, the new books for this week, we have Alright, the new books for this week, we have Batman 64. I got cover B. I'm not a fan of these long side covers, but this is kind of cool. The cover Bs have been the hotter covers of this run, so I've been picking all cover Bs up on Batman. We'll see where Tom King is taking us in this. Next up, we have Super Sons #7. I'm a big fan of Jonathan Kent and Damian Wayne, so definitely excited to see what's happening with the Super Sons. And then last, for the DC side of things, is Young Justice #2. Under the Michael Bendis label, Wonder Comics. So pretty cool that he has brought back the Young Justice in comics. And of course, that animated TV series has been doing great as well. I've been enjoying that. Now moving over to Marvel, we got Avengers 14. Still Jason Aaron's killing this run. At issue 12, Blade showed up, and he seems to be the newest member of the Avengers, so we will see what's going to be happening with that. I don't know how to hold this in front of the camera for you guys, sorry. Alright, moving along to one of my favorite reads, of course, Immortal Hulk 13. I can't even speak or talk, but this run has been phenomenal. I definitely have been digging this, and of course, anything Alex Ross is doing, I definitely got to get my hands on. Next up, we have the new Old Man Quill by Ethan Sachs and Robert Gill. These guys killed it in Old Man Hawkeye. That run was phenomenal last year, so I'm really excited to see what this is going to be about. And of course, I gotta have my Star Wars. We have Star Wars 61. And last but not least, Star Wars Age of the Republic, Anakin Skywalker. So those were my pickups of this week. If you guys like what you saw, make sure you hit that like button for me. If you haven't done it already, you gotta hit subscribe so you can get more marvelous content like this from MCE. And make sure you hit that bell, because that's the only way you're gonna be notified when all this content drops. I wanna thank you guys again for joining me for another episode of Comic Chat with Chad. Hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and remember, till next week guys, keep it marvelous.